Oh!
Yeah, that was nice, too. Oh.
Nice right hand by Dylan.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make that even, Frankie.
That's pretty even.
I don't like even rounds, so I think they make that one even.
It's a pretty even fight, isn't it? I think Brent's run out of petrol tickets too.
Yeah, well, I've got the fight dead even at this stage, 2-2.
They're both pretty tight. I think Dylan's the fresher of the two.
We got the third and fourth round coming up.
I'd like to see Dylan do a bit of breathing. He's not on now, he is. I think they're both going to come out and gun it.
Yeah.
It's going to make for an interesting last round.
This is the last round.
It makes for an interesting last round,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah. Because in actual fact, I got it 3-2. 3-2 Brett's way.
Whoever wants it the most.
That's right. If Sendeckyj will get up, he could get a draw, in my mind, if he wins. In fact, he wins this round, he could get a win.
He's not a bad body puncher either.
Yeah.
Dylan, that's what Dylan should be doing, fighting from a distance. Get back, Dylan, get back. Dylan's got to fight from a distance, give himself punching range.
He's not doing that. He likes to close up, but he's not that good an in-fighter.
No, he's not. He should use his advantage. He's got a massive advantage over Brent in height and reach, and he's not using it.
Good little fight, though. Exciting.
It is a great little fight. There's no doubting both their hearts. They've both got courage.
That was a good right hand from Brett.
Yeah, they're both very willing lads, aren't they?
Absolutely. Looks like some blood or something over Brett's right eye.
Got a bit of a bruise.
Oh, another right hander coming there.
I'll take my hat off to both boys. They're showing a lot of courage. A lot of determination.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff for both boys. I don't think any of them deserve to lose this. I don't think either one of them deserves to lose this.
It's the best draw that you could ever want to get.
Yeah, I think the way it's looking now, it's shaping up to a draw in my mind right now.
My heart goes out to the loser if there is one. Neither fighter deserves to lose.
Yeah, I got it a draw. Both of them are doing so much. So much. Young Brett maybe just forging a little bit ahead. Yeah.
Well, that was a great fight.
I'm going to make it a draw, Frankie.
I'm going to make it a draw. I wouldn't like to give it to either. No one deserves to lose that fight.
No, make it a draw. If it goes to a decision, I think I'd lean to Brett. I don't know. It's a draw. They're so close. Flip the coin.
Our score totals by our three judges: Anika Williams, Alan McCull, Anthony Hibbs. Identical. We have unanimity, 39-37. Each of three. Unanimous points winner, red corner, Brent Action Elliot. Thank you, Jane. Thanks, Stav. Brent, we talked briefly at the weigh-in last night. You had 5 professional fights. I didn't know the names of any of your opponents. That doesn't mean a great deal, but you came to town. You beat a very talented amateur boxer on debut. Well done.
Yeah, thanks very much, mate. But a couple of guys I had fought early in my professional career, I fought Corey McConnell, who's a rising star, twice. I fought a good opponent in New Guinea, but yeah, I just really want to get more fights and improve at the moment. I just want to get them wherever I can, and full credit to Murray for putting this on with debuting a professional, but I'm just glad to be fighting again.
Okay, and you said last night it's the first time you've ever been down south, anywhere in Australia except your home state.
Yeah, I've been to Sydney for fights twice, but yeah, first time in Victoria, and hopefully Murray brings us back. I'd like to fight her again, see some more.
Okay, Action Elliot, a big win here tonight. Well done, Brent. How about a big round of applause for Dylan Sendeckyj on debut? What a great crowd, Dylan. Bad luck there. A good opponent, though.
Yeah, it was really good. Probably, not that I underrated him, but he was a bit tougher than what I thought he was going to be. He was real tough, really got in there and gave him a good crack. So, yeah, it was good. Hopefully just improve from this. Quickly, Howard, yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. All my mates and that come bought tables. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it means a lot to have the support behind you. Yeah, no worries. Thanks, Howard.
Dylan Sendeckyj and Murray Thompson. He'll be back. He'll be back. Pat Brizzy and all the team. Happy birthday, Pat. Okay. Jomyuthing, 54.6. Yep, and aiming to fight for a WBC title, WBF, OPBF, and Australian champion Susie Q Ramadan. 53.6. Susie, there's a good story. I was reading, suggested you borrowed the name, or not you, but the name Susie Q from Rocky Marciano. It's a good angle to that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, thanks to you. You've come up with that one from the amateur days, so yeah, no, it's good.
Actually, after Susie Quattro. And she's Italian, Ben. Susie Quattro's Italian. Your opponent again, once an international opponent. It's a very important fight because maybe a world stage next.
Yeah, I didn't know that up until now, so, but I treat every fight as a world title anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to treat it like it is the world title fight. So I've got to win this one to make it to that stage, so.
Good luck, Susie.
No worries, thanks.
Susie Q. Here comes Susie Q. Okay, Damien, thank you. Welcome back to Centre Ring, Murray Thompson. Show number 56, Friday, May 14, 2010. We changed the pace. Ladies International Super Bantamweight Boxing. 8 rounds, the scheduled journey. Introducing first in the red corner, wearing multicoloured trunks with a touch of red, white, green and blue. From the Civil War city, sadly, of Bangkok, Thailand, with Mr. Tassanu, her chief coach. She's 30 years of age. Her professional record, 6 fights, 3 wins, 3 losses at 54.60 kilograms. Welcome to Melbourne, Jomyuthing Kiatnorwon. And across the ring in the blue corner with a montage of stars, including Ben Brizzy Sr., Sammy Brizzy, Julie Ramadan, Cos Brizzy, Ronnie Marasco and Sam Brizzy. Ladies and gentlemen, she's the First Lady of Australian Women's Boxing. Trained at Kingsbury, the Golden Girl of Boxing at 13 fights, 13 wins, 5 inside the distance. The reigning WBF World, WBC stroke OPBF and Australian Super Bantamweight Champion. Ranked top 10 IBF WBC at 53.60 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, wearing the familiar pink trunks with a touch of black and white, sweet, sweet Susie Q Ramadan. Referee takes a tall man to do a big job, Long John McCubbin. Judges Anika Williams, Alan McCall, Anthony Hibbs. Timekeeper, Damien Membry. Here we go, ladies boxing.
Okay, Frankie. First of the women's fights, of course, we got... there he goes. The girl in the red corner, of course, is from Thailand, Jomyuthing Kiatnorwon, against our own Susie Ramadan, who's going for a WBC title down the road. Let's hope she gets what she wants, and we'll see. Actually, both of these girls, one has got 6 fights, the other one's got twice as many. So it's interesting to see how it'll pan out with the more experienced Susie Ramadan in the pink and black out of the blue corner. Susie has had more fights, of course. She's had some all wins, 6 KOs, 5 KOs over 13 wins. Have been 5 over 13 wins have been KOs. The other girls had 3 wins, 3 losses over 6 fights.
That was a good punch to
right
the body,
to the body,
punch
yeah.
by Jomyuthing.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think any other girls
She's got
that
an
fight,
awkward looking style, hasn't she?
Yeah, I think any of these girls that fight Susie are gonna have to find a way to slow her down, because she's moving all the time, and they have to find a way to slow her down. And Susie, to my mind, has got to get a little bit meaner, Frank.
Yeah. Jomyuthing, she She can punch a little bit.
Yeah, but she's got her. I noticed before, Frank, she puts her head down, doesn't want to see what's coming in there. And that's not a very good idea, really. But
yeah, she's got a very awkward style, hasn't she?
Very much so. Very much so. There she goes. She covers her head down there.
Yeah. Susie just wants to watch herself. Don't
That's
take
it.
any risks.
Actually, that little uppercut that Susie threw in there, I've seen Susie develop that uppercut, and you have too, and that's going to be a good punch against this girl.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt Susie won that round, of course. You know, Pat, this is, some people look at it and say, that's about right. Well, okay, that's worth the price of admission, folks, on this 56th promotion by Murray Thompson. He brought in a boy-girl round, whatever it was. Good on him. Okay, now we get back to this. Jomyuthing, Kiatnorwon. The Thai girl has got the job ahead of her. Experienced Susie Ramadan coming out from the blue corner in the pink trunks. The girl in white, of course, is the girl from Thailand, Kiatnorwon. I gave the first round to Susie, as I think Frank agreed on that.
Well, Susie definitely won the first round. She's just got to watch herself. She can't take chances against this girl because she's got so much to lose.
Absolutely, but
and the other, and that little Yumcha thing, she can punch. That's the only thing she's got going for her. She can punch.
Yeah, there, like that. She's throwing those.
So she doesn't want to get in there and mix it with her.
This is where Susie's got to get mean. Susie's got to pour it on. That's what she's got to do. Pour it on, Suze. That's it, Susie. I mean, we're looking for fighters to be winners. One of the things a fighter has to know is how to be a finisher, Frankie. And that's what she's got to learn, to be a finisher.
Well, you're exactly right. But by the same token of where she is right now, on the verge of getting a crack at a world title, she doesn't want to take a risk.
No, absolutely not. That'd be the worst thing in the world, leave her chin hanging out and get hit by a girl that can punch. Yeah. And a girl is desperate.
And desperate is a word.
Oh, good right hand. Another one of those, 2 or 3, and that's going to be the end of this, I think. Susie, look at that uppercut Susie's using. That's nice, Frank, isn't it?
If Susie's got the moves, she's just got to be cagey.
Yes.
I think the other girl's worn out.
Yeah.
I think she's well and truly worn out.
Yeah. See, we don't know what happened to these girls or these fighters that come from Thailand. We don't know where they were yesterday or what they ate last week or when they trained last. We don't know what kind of help they get in the gym. So it's a bit doubtful. Some of them come out here, they're well schooled, they're fit, they're strong. Others come out here, we really don't know. It's a flip of the coin. Here we go, round 3. This is an 8-round fight. I'd like to be able to put as much money as I got. It doesn't go near there at all. But anything can happen in boxing, Frankie, as you and I both know.
I think if this girl survives the next 2 rounds, I'll eat this microphone.
Yeah. See, she puts her head down, Frank. She's open to an uppercut. My goodness gracious me.
And she's pretty tired now.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. All she needs is a little encouragement now to go down.
She's got a big heart.
Yeah.
She's got a massive heart.
Too bad they got to use up their heart so much, isn't it?
Yeah. What a gutsy lady. You know, take nothing away from Susie. Susie's just a class act, but Jomyuthing, you know, she's got the job ahead of her, but she's not giving up.
Look at that. No, see those uppercuts that Susie landed?
Yeah.
2 of them there hit.
Jomyuthing hasn't got an ounce of energy left, the poor little chair.
You see, I go along with what Frank Quill says. When one fighter becomes dominated so badly by the other fighter that it's run out of pep, it's run out of energy, it's run out of skill, then it's not a contest anymore.
No.
Then it becomes brutality.
It's not a contest from this point onwards.
This is, you know.
Look at that little Jomyuthing. What a heart. She's totally exhausted.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. No way this can go any further. No way. Yeah, that's the only way it would have gone further. The bell rang and she's on her feet. Well, that's got to be Susie by 2 points. What round was that, the 3rd? Fourth. That was the 3rd, 4th up.
I think this is the round. If Jomyuthing gets through this round, I'm going to take my hat off to her.
Yeah.
And eat the microphone.
Here we go, round 4. It looks like this could be the end of the fight. Frankie feels so, I feel so. If that bell would not have rang just when it rang and the girl would have been subjected to some more punishment right then and there in the end of that last round, it wouldn't be here today. She wouldn't be here now. But she got a respite, that minute's rest. She's
look at that. She does not know how to get it. Oh, they were dangerous punches.
Good stoppage, good stoppage. A good stoppage.
What a gutsy little lady. And what?
Yeah. No use letting that go on, Frank. No way, shape, or form. And the trainer of that little girl looks so happy that she's still alive. Well, that's a new way of getting out of the ring, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're gonna come back in. Anyway, Susie keeps getting stronger, but she's getting stronger against weaker people. She's got to fight better quality of people.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John McCubbin stopped the contest 32 seconds into round 4, taking her record to 14 fights, 14 wins, 6 inside the distance. Sweet Sendeckyj Ramadan. Thank you, staff, not yet. And how about a big round of applause for Jomyuthing Kiatnorwon from Bangkok, Thailand. Susie, come across to centre ring. We've covered the ground. I think you'd just like to thank all your sponsors and friends.
Yeah, definitely. I can't thank my sponsors enough. Mick, Ryan, Brendan, MC Labour, Nick, he couldn't make it tonight. All you guys, I really appreciate everything you do for me. Boxing's a hard sport and you need the supporters and sponsors, and I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.
I want to thank my corner, Busy Brothers. These guys, I mean, what can I say? They've been the best since I started boxing and, you know, continue to be. But I also want to thank Claire. She's come down from Perth. She's Australia's best amateur boxer, and she comes down from Perth to help me out for a bit of sparring, so I really appreciate that. And I really want to thank everyone that comes down and supports boxing all together and that support me. Thank you very much, and thanks for coming tonight, guys. Enjoy the night.
Beautifully spoken. Susie Ramadan. William Hadlow. William returning to Melbourne, where you're a great favourite here. And, of course, last time you beat Johannes Tito Mwetupunga, and, of course, a national title on the line. Can you repeat your earlier victory?
Well, yeah, that's what I've come down to do, you know. You know, mucking around when it comes to Australian titles, mate. I like coming down to Melbourne and fighting too, because the crowds get behind you. You know, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great fight. Come here and check it out. I'm going to give it everything I've got.
You always do. And, of course, you've got Les Wilson and Johnny Green working the corner. Great boxing men, legendary people. So you can go the 12 rounds or 10 rounds, whatever the case may be.
Mate, you'll have to stop me, mate. You'll have to throw something at me to stop me. 100 rounds will have to.
100 rounds, and, of course, you're a baker. Is that what you do now? Cakes or bread? What sort of stuff do you do?
I'm doing baking and starting up personal training, so there you go. You know, I eat all the bread, then I've got to burn it off.
Well done, William. William Hardcore Hadlow. Don't go away. 72.3. There's a good story in the world of boxing, which I'll give to you in a sec. Big win in Queensland. Now you're an Australian champion. Has it changed your life?
Yes, indeed. Well,
a little bit. Now, we're talking last week at a TV show, and you mentioned you got 3 in your family, 3 youngsters. You're a busy man.
Yes, indeed. I got 1 boy and 3 girls.
Gosh.
Let me tell you.
3 girls?
Yes, the 3 girls just arrived the 2 days before winning the title.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, it was a great week for me.
It was a great week for you. And, of course, William Hadlow, an old opponent of yours, would be anxious to avenge your loss to him.
To be honest, I'm really happy for this fight. Yeah. To him to agree again to put up a good show. Yeah. And I think it's going to be a good fight, and a lot of people, they want to witness again in this fight. Okay. Yeah. Good
luck, Tito. Tito Mwetupunga. Brian Johnson's in his Tito T-shirt. Claude Lombard. Claude, you will announce who is the Bob Johnson Memorial Cup winner. Claude Lombard, table 24. Please come on down. See the ring announcer, Mr. Claude Lombard. Suck on this, you bitch-ass tree. Okay, Andrew Campbell, Mwetupunga represents the Australian National Boxing Federation. Don't chase that feeling like I've been looking for.
takes to breathe. It's what we fight to remind us that we bleed. I take flight in the night from lack of sleep, cause peace of mind's the only time that we're free. And I'ma chase that feeling. We all chase that feeling. It's like they try to build you up to watch it all collapse. Try climb up the pit to try claw you back. The back in the factory, back in the shelf, so we sell, cause the ball is always a rise in your life. How's your little music can go on?
Representing the Australian National Boxing Federation, Mr. McCroucher, Mr. Andrew Campbell. Ladies and gentlemen, Murray Thompson welcomes you back to centre ring for our semi-main event of the evening. 56 big promotions. We're well underway. It's championship time at Fort Knox. This bout has been sanctioned by the ABF. 10 rounds of boxing for the Australian Middleweight Championship. A return match from July 11, 2008 at Fort Knox. Introducing first on my left with Les Wilson, former Victorian champion, Aussie Rules footy coach and player, and Johnny Green joining him in the corner from Ashmore, Queensland. The challenger wearing, well, ridiculous trunks a bit like Hector Camacho. They're black with a touch of white. Ladies and gentlemen, he's 35 years young, a record of 29 fights, 7 wins, 4 draws at 72.60 kilograms. With you, welcome back, William Hardcore Hadlow. And across the ring, Murray Thompson Fighters Factory, originally from the African nation of Namibia, now living in a beautiful part of Melbourne, Ivanhoe, a proud father of 3 youngsters. Ladies and gentlemen, on March 27, he went to Brisbane, Queensland, where he captured, shocked the nation, taking the Australian Middleweight Championship. 8 professional fights, 6 wins, 4 inside the distance. On a big roll, 5 big wins.